Hi guys, so in this reading we're going to be asking the question, what do you need to heal? So I think there's a lot of talk about manifestation recently, manifesting good things into your life, manifesting money, a partner, things like that. And that's all very well, but I think hardly anyone ever talks about the manifestations in your life that you don't want. Because whether or not you decide to use the law of manifestation into your life, it doesn't matter, because the law of manifestation is always happening. You are always manifesting things, whether you like it or not, whether you choose to participate in the use of this law or not. It's, the law recognizes no person. You can't just choose to not play the game. So if you find yourself manifesting, or you feel you're manifesting things that you don't really like or you don't really want, maybe you feel like you're not manifesting the right person, maybe the good things that you're trying to manifest just aren't happening, this reading might be for you. Because before manifestation occurs not just in the conscious level, in fact it occurs more in the subconscious level than the conscious level. So the subconscious level are the things that you don't always see or think about. Like right now, for example, you might not be thinking the words, I'm not worthy, I don't deserve money, I don't deserve love, but your subconscious is always thinking it. Even if you consciously contradict those thoughts, in the core of your being there are situations that have happened to you, things that you have been through that have shaped your belief about yourself and the world around you. These core beliefs about yourself and the world around you are what making you manifest those things in your life. They are their actual tools. So in order for you to manifest the things you desire, you do need to heal first, so you stop manifesting or attracting things you don't desire, consciously. So we have three piles. We have pile one is this a pink quartz. It doesn't look pink on camera, but it's pink, and it's a big heart. Pile two is this amethyst heart. Pile three is this clear quartz heart. And these two are a little smaller, but this is like purple amethyst, and this is clear quartz. So pile 1, 2, or 3, you may choose more than one pile if your intuition tells you that you should. Look for your time step in the description, and let's see what you need to heal. Hello pile 1, if you chose this pink quartz heart, this is your reading. So the first card that we have is your oracle card, and this is Archangel Raphael. So it's very interesting, pile 1, because Archangel Raphael is the archangel of healing, actually. So this is very telling. It tells me that there are a lot of different things that you need to heal, pile 1, unfortunately. This could just be because there's different people who are going to choose this pile, so that's why this represents that there are different things to heal. Another thing this tells me is that a lot of you could be suffering from some sort of physical illness as well. You could have a lot of migraines, you could have stomach aches, or I don't know, things like that, right? You could have some sort of physical illness, but whatever physical illness you have, it is a manifestation of the emotional damage that you have that you need to heal. So yeah, whatever physical thing you have can be cured, or will be cured once you cure yourself from your emotional issue or problem. So we have, for your tarot cards, when I asked what you need to heal, we have the Ace of Cups. So definitely some emotional trauma, emotional damage done here, pile 1. The Ace of Wands. So things about your identity, about yourself, right? Those are things that you need to heal. Hold on, my cat is down here. Let me take her out. Okay, anyway. Then we have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. At bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So pile 1, I think what you need to heal, we have I think almost all the aces here, so that's also really interesting. As I said, different things to heal here, but let's see. For a lot of you, there's emotional damage here you need to heal. From whatever emotional damage you have, someone might have done you wrong, maybe someone betrayed you, maybe you feel abandoned. All of those emotional things, right? The most common emotional traumas are actually, fear of abandonment and, not feeling safe, not feeling worthy of love. You need to work on feeling worthy, feeling worthy of love, feeling worthy of being accepted. You need to try new things. You need to do things that make you excited, that make you happy. I feel like most of you who chose this pile are not happy right now. I mean, maybe you're satisfied. You could be satisfied, some of you, but you're not happy. And you need something that will make you happy. Then with the Ace of Wands here, this really tells me that there are also issues here with your identity. What I mean is, a lot of you might have changed yourself for others. Maybe you denied parts of yourself to make others happy, to make others more comfortable. Maybe you weren't yourself because you thought others wouldn't accept it, because you thought it would be weird. Your opinions, your ideas are things that might have not been accepted by others, and this has caused you damage in that sense. Maybe you have lost sense of individuality, right? Maybe you just follow the crowd because you want to keep the peace. Maybe you just do what people tell you to keep the peace instead of doing what you are passionate about, doing what you really want to do, pile one. Ace of Swords, you really need to work on communication, communicating what you need, what you feel. Maybe that's another thing, from the same reason. You didn't communicate what you feel because when you do, it was ignored, it was not validated. You were told that it was an exaggeration, that it wasn't valid, that it wasn't normal, that you were making stuff up in your head. But you need to speak your truth, pile one. No one can invalidate your truth. Your truth is your own, because this is your own reality. So speak your truth, tell people what you need, what you expect, what you want, so you can have more clear relationships, where you know what is going to happen, why the person is here, why you are here as well. With the Four of Cups here, it just tells me, as I said in the beginning, there are a lot of missed opportunities here, pile one. There are a lot of opportunities for happiness for you, a lot of opportunities to have to manifest what you desire. But these opportunities are passing you by because on the inside, in your subconscious or on the inside, this is how you feel. You're not satisfied. You're not satisfied with yourself. You're not satisfied with your relationship with others. There is something inside of you that is not willing to accept the good things that the universe has prepared for you. So you need to fix that. When I asked how you could heal, I got the Five of Wands, the Nine of Swords. So definitely a lot of anxiety in this group, maybe even some depression. As I said, some pain, even some physical pain. Has come from all of this emotional pain and trauma. King of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, what you're going to need to do might cause conflict with the people around you. Maybe when you follow what you truly want, your true desires, your true dreams, your emotions, when you do what you really want, you bring out your true self. This might cause conflict with others, But remember, pile one, when other people have a problem with what you do, it is a projection of their own insecurities and not yours. Deep down inside, when you have a problem, even yourself, when you feel like someone is doing something and it bothers you, you need to think, why does this bother me? A lot of times the answer is because I wanted to do it and I couldn't. Because it's unacceptable and I should be able to do things that are considered unacceptable. Things like that, right? So don't worry about what other people's opinions are, whether your friends or your family. Everybody has their own issues, pile one, and they have nothing to do whatsoever with you. I do also recommend meditation for a lot of you before you go to bed to put away a lot of these anxieties. Your thoughts before you go to bed are the most important. They are the ones that are ingrained into your subconscious. So if you're only thinking negative things before you go to bed, that is a big problem, pile one. You are setting yourself up for failure. You are setting yourself up to not get what you want. A lot of you might have to heal wounds with a paternal figure. Maybe you have problems with your father or a father figure, or with some sort of male, maybe with an ex-husband as well. Another thing I see here is that this could take time, pile one, but remember that it will only take as long as you don't start. Do you know what I mean? Like if you don't start to heal now, it will only be longer than, when you do. And anyway, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be happy until you heal. You will be happy along the way. You're just going to also be healing at the same time. You will need to put in some hard work. Pile 1, forgive others who have not even offered forgiveness to you, but it's not for you, it's for them, right? And apart from the fact that, you know, everybody just repeats what others have done to them. So instead of being angry with those people and not accepting their forgiveness, pile 1, you should understand that everybody has gone through things, and everybody just acts according to what has happened to them. Everybody repeats the cycles that they have lived through. So, you know, we must feel sorry for those people instead of, you know, being angry with them. Which I know is easier said than done. I know everything is easier said than done, but it will only get done once you start. So that's all I have for you, pile 1. If it resonated, please let me know. I won't even go into signs because all the signs are here. Water, earth, fire, air, everything's here. And that's all I have for you. If it resonated, let me know. If it didn't, it's all right. You could choose another pile or maybe another video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this amethyst heart, this is your reading. So your oracle card is Archangel Uriel. So it's pretty interesting that you have another archangel in a reading. This tells me that a lot of you could have like your problem, or the thing you need to heal. I don't know what word to use. The thing you need to heal has to do with others. This might we have red, so this represents the root chakra. A lot of you might have problems fitting in. You know, maybe you feel like you don't fit in with others. Maybe you've had rejection from, you know, your family, the kids at school, or things like that, right? From the people that you know. A lot of you might even have received hostility or mistreatment from other people. You know, maybe people have mistreated you in the past. Maybe you don't trust other people. Maybe you just hate the human race in general because of the way they have treated you. So that is something that needs healing. That is something that we need to pay attention to, pile 2. So when I asked the tarot what you need to heal, I got the 4 of Wands, the Knight of Wands. So a lot of your problems definitely stem from home, pile 2. Remember that the way we let others treat us is a representation of how we feel about ourselves. So a lot of times when you let another person, when you have a belief about yourself, right, when you believe things like I'm not worthy, or, you know, I don't deserve to be treated well, things like that. And if you believe it strongly enough, you know, because these beliefs could have been brought to you from, like I said, home, from your parental figures. Maybe they made you feel that, you know, that it was normal to be mistreated, that this is what you deserve, that this is how love is, that this is how relationships work. And if your belief is strong enough, it manifests itself into the physical realm. And a person will appear to come and confirm to you what you already believe about yourself. So this could have happened to you, pile 2. You could have manifested someone that came into your life that mistreated you because they were confirming to you what you already thought about yourself. We also have the High Priestess. So a lot of things that you repressed, a lot of things that you silenced. 3 of Cups and King of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck we have the 5 of Cups, unfortunately. I am very sorry, pile 2. There seems to be a lot of pain here. You are in a lot of pain, or you have been, or subconsciously you are in a lot of pain, even if you don't acknowledge it for now. Maybe you have tried to push aside your feelings. Maybe a lot of you have tried to hide them, have tried to block them, have tried to forget about them. But when that's not how you heal, pile 2. You can only heal once you face the problems, once you face the emotions. And once you go through the emotions, then you can start to heal. You know, ignoring them, pushing them away is not something that is going to work. Repressing them, definitely not. That can definitely lead to physical illnesses. A lot of you also might have problems with a parental figure, a fatherly figure to be more specific. You know, maybe a lot of your issues stem from your relationship with your father, or from a relationship, you know, with a masculine figure, like, I don't know, somebody who was like your father, or an ex-husband, or even both. You know, maybe you had issues with your father, which then manifested into issues with your husband, or your boyfriend, or girlfriend, or whatever, and now this is the result. When I asked how you could heal from this, pile 2, I got the Ace of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So a lot of you might need to actually physically move away from these people that have caused you damage. Remember that we should forgive others, pile 2. We really should. However, it doesn't mean that we continue to have contact with them, that we continue to be in their lives. You can forgive others and then let them go. You know, you can leave, you can, no matter who it is, you know, family or friends, nobody has the right to cross your boundaries. You need to have boundaries, pile 2. You need to let others know clearly what you expect from them, how you expect to be treated, and what you will not tolerate. You need to stand up for yourself. That is how you're going to heal as well, pile 2. You need to stand up for yourself more. You need to show others what you won't accept, and then if they don't act accordingly, then you need to shut them out. You know, it doesn't matter what they say about you. You know, you need to shut out all those people that don't respect you. A lot of you also could benefit from leaving a certain maybe city, situation, or place, because you would have a new beginning with you. We have the Ace of Wands here as well, so you have a lot of potential, pile 2, a lot of fire in this group. You know, there's a lot of passion here, a lot of drive, maybe even anger. Maybe a lot of you, your problems manifest into anger. Maybe you feel angry with the world, angry with the injustice of the world, angry with other people in general. And this is something that you need to heal. You need to channel that anger into something creative, into something that you love, something passionate, you know, something that will make this world a better place, that will make you a better person, so that you can channel all of this, you know, that you feel into that. And well, that's all I have for you, pile 2. If it resonated, please let me know. And if it didn't, it's all right. You can choose another pile or maybe another video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, pile 3. Whoops. If you chose this clear quartz heart, this is your reading. So for your oracle card, we have presence. So a lot of you, what you need to heal is self-confidence. You need to be more self-confident. Your presence needs to be a little stronger. This doesn't mean you need to be loud or whatever. It just means that you need to have more confidence in yourself. When you love yourself and you are confident in yourself, it shows. You know, other people feel that energy. You might feel overlooked a lot of times. You might feel like nobody notices you. You might feel ordinary. You might feel even unattractive. But that is something that you need to heal. And if it's something that you need to heal, it means that the truth is the complete opposite. Pile 3, sorry. The truth is the complete opposite. You are totally the opposite of someone who is not worthy of noticing. Maybe a lot of you feel like you would be rejected, or you already set yourself up for rejection. You know, you're already thinking like, oh, I'm too ordinary, I'm too, nobody even notices me, nobody cares about me, nobody cares about what I do. And those are things that you're manifesting into reality when you have those subconscious beliefs about yourself. So when I asked the tarot what else, like what you need to heal, not what else, just in general, what you need to heal, I got the 6 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the Devil, the Hangman, and Death. So major arcana group 3. This is very important. So, sorry. There are a lot of things you need to heal here, pile 3. First of all, you need to work on being more generous with yourself instead of with others. You might be someone who gives too much too soon, you know. You need to, it's always good to be generous, but you need to, kind of pay attention to who is worthy of you, who is worthy of your energy, who is worthy of your time, who is worthy of you to be generous. Maybe you are too generous, especially with people that don't deserve it, or that take and take and take and don't give anything back, and then you end up feeling used. You end up feeling, they overlook you and you feel used, you feel ignored. You might even take on more than you can hold. Maybe you're a person who doesn't like to say no. Maybe it's very hard for you to say no. You're a pushover, group 3. A lot of you might also be indecisive. You might be very sentimental, very emotional, and that's why you're so generous. But that you need to balance it, right? That's why we say we need to balance our chakras. We balance our emotional side, our intellectual side, etc. You need to balance this out, pile 3. It is good to be emotional. It is good to be giving, but it is not the only thing that is good. There are a lot of things that are good, right? Setting boundaries for yourself, setting limits, so that others don't cross them is also good. There are a lot of things that are good, as I said, pile 3. So a complete transformation of personality is needed here, pile 3. You need to embody that which you would like to be. So what I mean by that is that if you want to be someone more confident, if you want to be someone more attractive, then just be it. You know, act like it. Act like you are someone more confident. Act like you're someone more attractive, and you will be. Nobody would even know the difference if you're acting or not, and I won't tell anyone. We have the devil. So you have a lot of codependency issues that you need to let go of. Remember that what others say about you, you know, you don't need others' validation. That's what I mean. You don't need others' validation for you to be worthy. You know, maybe you just stick around for a lot of people just because you're afraid of what they say, or maybe their opinion matters so much that you just, you know, give in. You give in to whatever they say. You might even be stuck in toxic cycles with people. It doesn't just have to be a partner. This could be friends also. Maybe your friends take advantage of you and you don't leave them. Maybe this is something that happens often. You know, you feel like you just never have good friends. You just never have a good partner. But you're stuck in a toxic cycle with yourself also, pile 3. So you need to let go of those issues, you know. Let go of those people, you know, because you might feel like you love them or they love you, but it's really just codependency. If the love is based on how you perform, then it's just codependency, you know, it's not real. So you need to realize that, pile 3. When I asked how you could heal, I got the 7 of Swords, the Empress, 10 of Cups, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, sorry. So, basically, it's pretty straightforward to me, pile 3. You need to be more self-preserved. You need to think more about yourself. I'm not going to say the words, you need to be more selfish, because it's not selfish. Thinking about yourself, holding yourself to the worth, you know, to your own self-worth, knowing that you are the Empress, any gender, and that you deserve everything and anything, that's not selfish. So, that's not what I want to say. I want to say you need to be more... you need to have more self-preservation, more self-respect, and respecting yourself means saying no when you want to say no, not letting others take advantage of you, things like that. Letting others know your presence, you know, letting them know that you're here with your self-confidence, with your self-belief. That is also having self-respect. You need to also, sorry, I want to cough again. You have a lot of you might be someone who has a lot of fantasies, a lot of dreams. So in order for you to manifest what you really want, you need to kind of focus on one thing, right? One thing at a time, what you really want right now, and then what you have next, or what that will cause for you. And if you're going to fantasize and imagine, that's great for manifestation. Just do it in a more concrete way. You know, and don't end your fantasy with like, oh, but that'll never happen. Oh, but that's not right. Because you need to know that you are worthy of anything that you desire, pile 3. You are really, actually. And what else do I see here? Boundaries with your family might also be really important. Maybe a lot of you, that's your biggest problem, you know, you don't have boundaries with your parents or things like that because you feel bad, you know. Obviously, those are the most difficult boundaries to set with your family. So you really need to take care of that, pile 3, because the relationship that you have with your parents is really going to set you out for the relationship you have with others. So if you have no boundaries with your parents, you have no boundaries with your family, you're not going to have them with anyone else, and that is what's causing you a lot of difficulty. You know, once you overcome this, when you set your boundaries with your family, when you make your presence known and validated with your own family, then it's just easier to do it with everyone else. So you need to give that a try. And that's all I have for you, pile 3. If it resonated, please let me know. If it didn't, it's alright. You can choose another pile or maybe another video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.